Good morning, students. We study the sequence algebra second secondary. The first lesson, sequence. What's the meaning of sequence? Sequence is a function whose domain equal the positive integer, the set of positive integer, the positive or subset of it, and the range of the sequence is the real number or subset of it. يبقى therefore the sequence is the function whose domain is the set of positive integer or subset of it, and the range is the real numbers or subset of it. Okay. Type of sequence. Sequence, finite or infinite. What's the meaning of finite sequence? Finite sequence can be count. There are 1, 2, first term, second term, third term, fourth, and so on. Infinite sequence, an infinite numbers of element, has no limit, has no end, with starting term and has no ending term. Okay? For example, write down each of the sequence whose nth term is given by. We study Gn equal n square minus 1. With substitution, first term, let n equals 1. Therefore, first term equals 1 square minus 1 equals 0. And the second term, let n equals 2. G2 equals 2 power 2 minus 1 equals 3. We let n equals 3. Therefore, the third term equals 3 to the power 2 minus 1 equals 8. And so on. Then G5 equals 5 square minus 1 equals 24. The second sequence, Tn equal negative 1 to the power n over 2n minus 1. Find the first 5 term also. With substitution, n equals 1, n equals 2, n equals 3, and so on till n equals 5. The sequence is third and fifth, negative 1 over 7, sorry, negative 1 over 3, fifth, negative 1 over 7, 1 over 9. This sequence is called infinite. Find the general term of the sequence of odd numbers. Let sequence, first term equals 1, second term equals 3, third term equals 5, and so on. This sequence is the set of odd numbers. Find the general term. General term is 2n minus 1. With substitution, n equals 1, 2 times 1 equals 2 minus 1 equals first term. When substitution n equals 2, 2 times 2 equals 4, minus 1 equals 3, second term. When we substitution n equals 3, 2 times 3 minus 1 equals 5, and so on the set of odd numbers. General term of the sequence, negative 1 over 3, 1 over 4, negative 1 over 5, and so on. Tn, when first term is negative, second positive, third negative, fourth positive, therefore negative 1 to the power n. Negative 1 to the power 1, negative number. Negative 1 to the power 2 equals positive number. Denominator are equal n plus 2. Why? N equal 1, 1 plus 2 equals 3. When n equal 2, second term, 2 plus 2 equals 4, and so on of this sequence. Write down the first term and the general term of the sequence. مدينا sequence عندك first term equals 2 and Gn plus 1 equal to Gn. With substitution n equal 1, 2, 3, y, because the domain of the sequence, the set of positive integer. N equals 1. N equals 1, 1 plus 1, therefore G2 equals 2 times the first term. First term equals كام؟ 2. يبقى 2 times 2 equals 4. Second, let n equals 2. T2 plus 1, therefore T3 equals to T2. T2 second term equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. And so on. Let n equal 3. 3 plus 1, therefore T4 equals 2 out twice. Third term. Third term equals 8. 8 times 2 equals 16. And so on. Increasing or decreasing sequence. Let the sequence -5, -1, 3, 7, 11, 15. The second term minus the first term, -1 minus -5 equals 4, positive number. 3 minus -1 equals 4. When T2 greater than T1, therefore the sequence is increasing sequence. Let 7 bigger than 3, T4 bigger than T3, therefore sequence increasing function. The second sequence 4, 2, 1, so half 1/4, 1/8. Second term is smaller than first term, therefore this sequence is decreasing sequence. Okay? Show which of the sequence is increasing or decreasing or otherwise. With substitution, domain the positive n1, n equal 1, n equals 2, n equals 3, and so on. The first sequence, Tn equals 2n plus 3. Find the result of Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Tn plus 1 in this sequence 2 n plus 1 plus 3. 2 times n, 2n. 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 plus 3 plus of like term equals 5. Tn plus 1 minus Tn. Tn plus 1, 2n plus 5. Tn, this 2n plus 3. Subtraction from Tn plus 1 minus Tn equals Tn minus 2. Tn equals 0. 5 minus 3 equals 2. 2 positive number greater than 0, therefore the sequence is increasing for all values of n. Any values of n. T10 greater than T9, T8 greater than T7, T21 greater than 20, and so on. Second sequence, Tn equals 1/3 n minus 1. With substitution, n equals n plus 1 equals 1/3 times n plus 1 minus 1. 3 times n, 3n. 3 times 1 equals 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Therefore, Tn plus 1 equals 1/3 n plus 2. We subtract from Tn plus 1 and Tn equals Tn plus 1 equals 1/3 n plus 2 minus Tn equal 1/3 n minus 1. The same denominator, not the same denominator. Therefore, times of denominator equal 3n minus 1 times 1 minus 3n minus 2 plus 2 times 1. Okay? Negative 3n minus 2. 3n plus 2 positive. So negative. Okay. 3n كنسلت مع negative 3n. Negative 1 minus 2 negative 3. Negative fraction smaller than 0. Any numbers negative smaller than 0. Thanks.